Alright, I got the hood open, doors open, and back hatch. Let's check out this 2017 Ford Explorer XLT with third row seat. 122,000 miles, just under $13,000 here at AA Auto. So here is your 3.5 V6 engine. Battery looks fairly clean. Brake fluid, antifreeze, coolant, windshield washer fluid, air filter, fairly clean motor, and always can double check to see it is a 2017 3.5 liter. There's your engine compartment. Come around here to check out the tires and check out the brakes every time we look at a vehicle. We have a 245/60 R18, which means this is an 18-inch wheel. Here's your rotor. It doesn't have any uneven wear. It's an even wear across, which is a very good sign. Really can't see much for brake pads. They are pretty well hidden, but as you can see on the rotor, it doesn't look heavily worn on any one specific area. That's a good sign. Let's check out the driver's area. Typical door buttons, mirror adjustment, window adjustments, and locks. All right, let's check out the seat. Here is the normal electric adjusting seat, but this one here has where you can pressurize it, and you can see this expand and go back in by hitting this button down here. So you can see the seat moving, and that will help give you back support. Let me turn the engine off. All right. Here's your typical radio, heating and air, your steering wheel with the typical buttons that you see with modern vehicles. And I'm going to hit the brake, start the engine. And let me get rid of these. Okay, here is the 122,857 miles. Over here, with the gear selector, we have park, reverse, neutral, drive, and I'm guessing that's a sport mode. Here is a storage compartment. It's very nice. As you can see, is a USB slot, a 12-volt power supply, and then you got your storage area, which goes fairly deep. That's nice. You got your cup holders, and then a small storage compartment here. Center console. Looks like you have a coin section for organizing. Here is another 12-volt power supply, and then your storage down here. And then up here looks like you can store ink pens, lip balm, cards of various types. That's nice. Then you have a glass, like sunglass holder or prescription glasses that you can store up here. Let's go to the back seat. Here's the back seat. I had moved the driver's seat and the passenger seat forward to give us more space while we explore this vehicle. Here in the back we have heating and air, both. We have where we're going to adjust it for our feet in the back seat, and I guess more for your chest face area. Here's your another 12-volt power supply. Here is a cup holder. It's very nice. And then the room that you can, plenty of feet room, even when the seat's back, you got plenty of feet room. And then the headrest comes down pretty easily, and then you can pull this button, or the lever, and you can fold the seat down, and you have fairly easy access to the third row seat. But then to have full access to the third row seat, you just pull this lever again, and then you can pick. Oh, we're hitting something. I just gotta pull just past that. There we go. And then now that's folded away, and now you can easily climb up inside and access the third row seat. And in the third row seat, you have a cup holder storage area here, storage area and cup holder over here. a little better. And then very, very cool on this third row seat is it has its own independent light, ceiling vents for everybody here in the back to help keep cool or keep heated. So I found that to be an interesting touch to the vehicle, having these 4 vents. You can close them just as easily as you can close any other vents, or open them and give it some direction, whatever direction you want to spin it. Open, close. Very awesome. So let's see. I'll go ahead and close this back down. That's locked in place. We'll go to the back. Here in the back, we have the third row seat, and we'll go ahead and fold it down to where there goes the headrest. This headrest pops down, and then the straps are labeled for 1 and 2. So pull, do I have that right? Pull that down, and then backrest falls. Pull this one, I'm trying to do this one-handed. Trying to use my elbow, knock the seat down, and then to have more room, pull the second strap. Let's see, one-handed, it makes this a struggle. Now I can use both hands. All right, so we did number 1, which is the red one, and now the second one is the black one. And I think yeah, there we go. Then lays it down. That way you have more access for placing your groceries or whatever you want to store. Same thing over here. Pull the black one, which is number 2. It's labeled number 2. And then just like that. And now you have additional storage that you could use this area for. And it equally folds back up just like the latch on the back of your vehicle. You just squeeze here and it pulls right back up. And then you can pull the seat back up by doing the number 1, the red one, and then the headrest just as easily. So let's go ahead and fold the back down, pull this back around, and now we can go to the passenger side of the vehicle and check that out on the back seat. All right, before we get to the back seat here, the gas cap. There's no release in the inside the car. So here, you just tap it, and there's nothing to unscrew. It seals against here. That way, dust and debris doesn't get inside of it. So, no real concern there. This is E85. So I'm guessing that's the one that this vehicle takes. And then lock it back in place. Just so simple. And now our back tire. Tread looks good. The rotor looks pretty good. I haven't driven the vehicle yet, so I still need to drive the vehicle. I don't know how long it's been sitting for. I don't know if I did the driver's side back tire, but let's go ahead and do the driver's side back tire. Tread looks pretty good, as you can see there. And then the rotor looks pretty good. It's a nice even wear. And that's mostly what we're looking for. It's nice even wear from one side to the other. Now, back around here to the back passenger. We'll start off by folding in our headrest. We can pull that lever, and now you have this entire area that if you needed to haul something, you have the space to do so. Alright, so now I'm going to put the seats back up, and then we can go to the front of the vehicle and check out more of the front. Alright, so let's go to the front, and here on the front passenger seat we just have this one adjustment. I've already set both seats back to give me room to be up here. All right, so I'm going to have a seat. Check out the leg room. Okay, the seat goes down. This pushes the seat down. There we go. All right, so, okay, I'll go ahead and close the door. Door's closed. Now from here, we have easy access to our cup holders, our storage compartment. Oh, it even has a access that way you can run your wires through without having to pinch them. They'll go right through that little slot. Here is your glove compartment. Nice and clean. Looks like your owner's manual is in there, and plenty of storage for other things you want to put inside your glove compartment. And then over here, you can adjust our vents. Small storage compartment up here. And then sun visor mirror with light. That's cool. And from here, we can go for a test drive, see what this thing drives like. Again, it has a 3.5 V6, and this is a very, very nice car. It's a very roomy car. Like I said, being third row seat, they are easy to access on either side. And the contrasted colors, I think, is a real nice touch to this vehicle too, because you have this like tan look, then the darker look, and then in between it is this little silver color, which gives the car a nice look. And as you can see, if you have something you want to put in your cup holder, something like this. I don't know what these things are called. I think it holds cold and hot both. I'm not real sure. But they fit comfortably inside these cup holders, which is really nice. So, like the little rubber mats down there. So, anyway, let's take this thing for a test drive.